Thanks to this audio's author. Find more information in the description below. And now, enjoy.
Thank you. Who are you? What do you mean you're the one who should be asking me that? I was kidnapped and brought to this place. And I don't know how long I've been down here. Where the person who put me here is. I don't mean you any harm. If that's what you're worried about, just please call the police and get me out of here. What am I doing in your house? What do you mean this is your house? How have I been trapped here for so long if this was your house all along? You share this house with your older sibling. Now that I'm looking closer, you do look like them. No, I'll explain myself, I promise. Okay, I know you probably don't believe me, but your sibling is the one who kidnapped me. I promise that I'm telling the truth. There's no way I could have done all of this to myself. Just look at what they did to me. How would I have managed to hurt myself like this? I'm covered in wounds, some of them in places where I'd have no way to reach. And how could I possibly have tied myself up like this? I know that I'm a stranger and they're your sibling, but if you don't believe me about them hurting me, then at least get me out. Please. I'm begging you. You're really untying me? Yes, I understand you don't trust me fully. Can you just let me call the police at least? Thank you. My wrists. It's been so long since I could move them freely. Can I walk? I can try. Sorry, I must have been stuck in that chair for too long. My legs feel weak. You'll help me? Don't you still distrust me? You can see I'm not a threat. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. This must be such a hassle for you. You'll carry me? Yes, that's fine. Anything to get me out of this horrible basement. No, my eyes just need a second. I don't think I've seen sunlight for months. You started hearing noises from the basement 3 months ago? That must have been when that monster kidnapped me. Sorry, I understand that your sibling must be very precious to you, and you probably still don't believe me. Oh, this chair is softer than the one in the basement. Water? I would, but... Well, can I watch you get me the water? I was initially kidnapped because your sibling gave me some drugs in the water they offered me. Thanks. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble. Wait a minute. Where is your sibling right now? At work? They won't be home till nightfall? Oh, thank God. Come to think of it, I thought that they never left the house. Well, I was always hearing footsteps overhead, and your sibling would punish me for not staying quiet. I guess you were the reason why they would torture me for being loud or struggling. They didn't want you finding out. Thank you for the water. Feels like ages since I've had water. I know it's only been a few hours, but still. What's that? How do I know your sibling? Well, for starters, my name is Kim. Kim Carter. What? Your sibling told you we were dating? No, they kidnapped me. I was trapped down there for months. Huh. Makes sense why your sibling didn't ever want you to meet me. They didn't want you to find out what they'd done. You thought you heard my name on the news? But you thought it was coincidence because your sibling had laughed about it. No, I don't blame you. You're always willing to excuse a lot of red flags from the ones you're closest to. I promise, you're not at fault for assuming that the Kim you heard about on the news was different from the one your sibling was dating. Especially if your sibling always talked about their imaginary dates with me in such detail. Do I want to call the police on your phone? Yes, that would be amazing. Hey, before I call the police, are you sure you're okay with this? It's not like I have any sympathy for that monster, but your sibling always found time to talk about you when they spoke to me. I could tell they really loved you, and you must care for them a lot as well. So all of this must be hitting you especially hard. Yeah, they still committed a crime. And your sibling needs to face justice for what they did. Hello? This is Kim Carter. I think I've been missing for 3 months. I've just been rescued. I'm at 1220 Finley Street. And no, I'm not in immediate danger. Yes, I do know who kidnapped me. Oh, just a moment before we go. Thank you. Hey, are you okay? You're just glad I'm safe. You're too kind. I don't have to consider you during your sibling's trial? But they're precious to you, aren't they? You looked really upset when you found out about all this. And besides, aren't they the only family you have left? Your sibling will get what they would deserve. All right then. You're a really strong person, you know. I don't know what you're feeling, but I can tell it's eating you inside. Hey, like I said, it wasn't your fault. You were scared to go into the basement, and the sibling you trusted with all your heart told you that it was just rats. I should be glad that you found me at all. So chin up, all right? I don't know how things will turn out with your sibling, but I hope you'll be okay at the end of all this. I should worry about myself because I'm the victim? Well, technically we're both victims. Yeah, sure. I can promise to take care of myself. You just take every day one step at a time. Eventually, you'll find you've made more progress than you can ever imagine. Take care.